perhaps this is the scenario you always find when you host a meeting. I know I do. At least that's my hope. But in reality, we all know that often there's people that not only, of course, are multitasking and are distracted, but they're wondering if this is really relevant to them, and they've probably got a priority list 10 deep of other things that need to happen. And so is this really the most effective use of their time? When you look at people's Outlook calendars now, my gosh, they're full. And people have, back-to-back meetings, perhaps all day, or at least filling, the morning or the afternoon. How do we expect anyone to get anything done? Well, let's make the meetings better. Let's make them more effective so that, the scenario we actually see is not, just people banging their head against the keyboard or the wall, but rather productive and engaged people. And I'm talking about the format of the meeting and the content of the meeting and who's there, but my goodness, even if you've got all that right, the last thing you need are technical issues or people, having trouble getting into the meeting or the call. It's bad enough if they're not interested, but what if there are technical issues or just the tools themselves aren't conducive to making the call effective and collaborative? A lot of things like people droning on and on or talk over are issues that can be resolved with your tool set. So, think about that. It's just so sad, I think, when we all are in such a competitive space in our own organizations, and speed is of the essence, and meetings are just killing the mojo within your culture. Preparing for this meeting, this webinar, I found it ironic that, I was looking for examples of, death by meetings, and sure enough, there's already a book titled Death by Meeting, and it looks pretty good. So if you've read that, then chat that in as well. I'd like to hear about what your thoughts are.